Hello and welcome. This video is brought to you by the StreamingAdvisor.com. Tailor your entertainment with streaming. And what you're seeing here is the NVIDIA Shield running Android 8.0 Oreo. This is part of a free update from NVIDIA. You may not have it yet. They're kind of rolling it out slowly, but we were lucky enough to get a hold of it as quickly as we possibly could, and we're going to show you what this looks like. Now what you're seeing right now is the new home screen with what they call channels. That's what you're seeing here. Netflix, YouTube, things like that. These are all channels. Really what they are is they're apps with suggested content from any given app. They put their games right at the top, so if you wanted to jump in and play some games, they put it all right there for you. Something new and different about their new system. This isn't necessarily their new system, but this is just the Android 8.0 system. Is they kind of bring in something that you see mostly with other things, like with almost like Android boxes. That's the apps row. The apps row can be added and subtracted to. So unlike the old system that had the little double row of apps going right to left, you can have as many and as few things on the apps group as you choose. You can take everything off of it. One of the questions I got when I did a quick preview of this system on a different device was, well, can you just take everything off? And truth is, you can pretty much do that. So while you might want a screen that's really decorative and has a lot of things on it, you can start clean and go from there. And let me show you how you would do that. Down at the bottom of your 8.0 screen, instead of having your settings information, you've got customized channels. And you can go into this and you can tell every single thing to be enabled, not enabled. So that should have been taken play next off, and it did. We'll go back down. Let's see what is enabled right now. So we've taken the Google Play off. Google Play Music. Haystacks wasn't on there. Now this, of course, is going to make the system look a little lonely. I was stunned that popcorn time is something that you can have active. But it is. Okay, Sling TV's gone. Okay, so we should have a pretty empty screen here. Looks like we still have popcorn time on there, so let's clear that. Alright, take a look. Completely blank. So, yes, to the person who asked me before in my other demonstration, you can pretty much clear out the entire screen. So, while we've got everything clear, I'm going to do a little house cleaning. First of all, double-clicking on the Home button will pull up your recent apps. We don't have anything recent to open or close. And holding on to the back button pulls up your settings. And in your settings, you can get to everything you need to. This is where you're going to go if you want to update anything, obviously adding things, go into your accounts. But it's a nice, simple, pretty straightforward setting. all of your apps are available right from the home screen. So that means that you don't have to install the sideload launcher anymore if you just want to be able to see everything you've got. You can just go straight in from here. Just boop, select apps, and you got it. Holding the home button will also do that. Just holding the home button down pulls up all the apps. So, like I said, that's nice because that means that if you sideload something or what, it's gonna show up. So that's something that I like. That's something really new and nice about it. So, starting from a blank canvas, you can now go in and you can say, okay, I want CBS News, and let's say we want Crackle. We'll add a couple. Of course, you can't go wrong with Netflix. We'll add Hulu. And we'll just go with Netflix, and may as well put the Play Store in there. Play Store is under Play Store and not Google Play. So look under the P's. And once you've got something in place, you can move things where you want them. Kind of like the old system. You hold the button down, you select Move, and then you put it where you want it. So now it's at the beginning. Okay. Once you're adding channels, that's really easy. Just as easy as it is to take them away. You go into where it says Customize Channels. You highlight it, press OK, and then you just put in what is available. Not every single thing that you can put on an NVIDIA Shield is going to make a channel, but let's say put Pandora on. And we'll put Netflix in place. And Hulu. We'll say Sling TV, and we'll add My Channels and Sling TV. So what this is going to do is actually create two Sling TV rows. And we'll add YouTube with just released music videos, popular right now, and daily all. That'll probably be like puppies or something like that. So we'll back out, and I think that gives you a good enough idea of what goes on with the channels. And so you see, so there's my channels. These are things that I've got listed as my channels. These are the things that are on whatever my channels has. I only have a couple of things under my channels. This is just basic suggestions from Sling TV. This is movies and TV shows that you can watch through it. There's your music videos from YouTube, popular on YouTube, the daily all. Yeah, just like I thought, there's kitties and puppies, and yeah, okay. That makes sense. And under Hulu, it shows, suggestions from Hulu. And there's also a nice feature. They didn't get rid of it. A lot of people like the Play Next stuff. Play Next is a feature that allows you to pick up on anything that you might have been watching before. And you see when you enable that, it enables it for all the things that can make a channel. Okay? So that means if you're watching this video of David Cross or one of these music videos and then you stop it, up in the Play Next section, which automatically goes to the top, it'll show up and say, would you like to continue playing this? Once you add your channels, if you want to change them a bit, like if you want to change up where they are, you can do that pretty easily. Like let's say you want your live TV options right at the top. You go into the row where the live TV section is and you go to the left until you get all the way to the end. You click over, and if you want to, you can take the channel off with the little minus mark. But if you suggest this area with the arrows and select it, press OK, and you can move it to the top of the screen. So now my live TV options are all going to be right there. Music, let's say you want music towards the bottom. Again, you select, put it down at the bottom. We'll put music down here at the bottom with Pandora. And just so that we can be uplifted whenever we start messing around with the TV, we'll put this at the top. Netflix is in a good place. And so you see, you can kind of start organizing the home screen. Now, to some people, this might look a little busy, and I understand that. You can make it a lot more simple, like I showed you. You can always access your apps, like I said, by just holding down the home button or just tapping it. Boop, there you go. So it's a different feel. I mean, it really feels like a different kind of system almost. There's some familiar things, but it does have a different sort of look. Their idea behind this is to make everything easy to find. Kind of jump into your entertainment. What they're doing in general with set-top boxes is that they want you to stop thinking about which app am I going to watch and more like what show am I going to watch, what movie am I going to watch. And that's where they're going with this. I think it's a good step in the right direction. Might be a little clunky for some people to get started with, but you're going to start seeing this on multiple Android TV devices. So that's that. It's the update is free. Just go. It'll show up at the top of your screen. Update your Shield. Always, if you want to go in and do an update, the regular way, you're going to go in, and this would be on your other system too. If you still haven't gotten the update, you go into About. Oop. I led you in the wrong direction. It's not under About. Oh, there it is. Yeah, System Upgrade. Okay. So you go there, select it, and if there is an update, they will let you know. Right now, we are all updated. But so that's all you need to do, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you think that's interesting. Oh yeah, something I didn't even point out is the way the screen changes depending on what you're clicking on. That's kind of nice. It's like reactive. See the colors. But as I was saying, I hope you found that interesting. If you did, please subscribe to this channel. Let's pass it along to other people. I tried to give you some stuff that you can work with so that you both see how it looks and a bit more about how it works. I'm Ryan Downey, the streaming advisor. Stream on, my friends.